Anacostia is a historic district in Washington, D.C. It's located in Ward 8 and is also one of the poorer areas in the city. It's been neglected by city leaders for decades, and now their troubles keep growing. The regional supermarket, The Giant, is one of only 4 major grocery stores in the area. That grocery store serves about 85,000 residents and is struggling to remain open. Why? Crime. A Giant spokesperson said this, quote, "Unprecedented levels of product theft has become unsustainable for our business." D.C. Councilmember Trayon White reported that the theft the grocery store has endured is about 20% of its sales. And that loss to the $300,000 the Giant has spent on security, and there is a serious operational problem. In an effort to stay open, this Giant location announces removing many national brands for health and beauty items and replacing them with private label brands. And grocery shoppers, as they leave the store, will be asked to present the receipts. Advisory Neighborhood Commissioner for Ward 5 in Washington, D.C., Kathy Henderson, joins me once again. I don't blame Giant because they've got to survive, but it's the indignity that we impose upon the many good thousands of citizens in that community because we don't have security there.
Absolutely. It's outrageous, and it just keeps getting worse. The homicide rate is growing. When I was here on August 9th, I believe the homicide rate was 164. It's now 184. 20
more.
20 more senseless deaths.
And, what can be done in Anacostia? Because, look, first you have the indignity to have them check your receipts when you leave. I mean, look, let's face it, it doesn't happen in my neighborhood. I mean, that's obvious. I don't live in Anacostia, which is a very poor neighborhood in the city. But you've also got the problem is that the people there, probably many of them don't have cars to drive someplace else to get groceries, and you can't carry groceries on a bus. You got to feed your family with groceries. And what is the city doing to help them?
It's not enough. The city is making some investments in the Anacostia, which, as you said, is historically underserved, neglected, but it's not enough. And now we have a major retailer threatening to reduce brands, so it won't be long before they close. And when they close, as the Walmart closed on H Street, as other stores have closed, Gallery Place looks like Gotham City. Businesses are shuttering. Other businesses are moving to the same strategy of reducing the national brands.
What is the point of reducing the national brands?
Well, they're hoping to slow down the outrageous theft.
Why people steal the national brands more than
yes,
okay.
And then they go on the streets and they resell them, at five-finger discounts. It's outrageous. It's truly outrageous.
All right, you brought a petition here last time, and I signed it right here because I live in this city. What do you want by that petition? I mean, what are you asking your fellow leaders in the city to do?
I want the mayor to join forces with the council and our Congresswoman Norton and call on the National Guard to help patrol the city. We're losing officers. We're losing a sense of safety, order, and decorum in every area of the city.
And why won't they? I mean, grocery store is theft, but there's also is the murder rate. As you're talking, 20 more murders since you were last here on August 9th. But what does the mayor say?
The mayor has not said that she is willing to do this. I believe she thinks it makes her look bad.
But it's getting worse.
It's getting worse. We are the nation's capital. This is a resource that the mayor has at her disposal. She's also, for all practical purposes, the governor. She needs to activate the National Guard to help stem this tide of lawlessness.
I just don't get, like, when things keep getting worse, why you don't change your strategy, do something different.
Thank you. The police chief, I love the new police chief. She says if a strategy is not working, she's going to look to something else. We need to be proactive about using all of the resources at our disposal to help rein in this out-of-control crime.
Yeah, and D.C. wants statehood, and Congress comes in and they helicopter in for 4 days, they leave, and nobody cares. Kathy Henderson, though, you care.
You care.
I care,
you
too.
Care.
I care.
We care. Thank you.
Kathy, thank you very much. Nice to see you again.
My pleasure.